some of the world's biggest oil producing countries and also several important sources of LNG have now basically been unable to ship to the Strait of Hormuz. Of course, what that has meant for oil markets is that there's been a very big increase in world oil prices. We've seen Brent crude going from about $60 per barrel at the beginning of 2026 to now hovering between $90 to $100 per barrel. And it even spiked up as high as $110 per barrel briefly. So that will create significant shocks in terms of reducing growth and also pushing up inflation. So a double hit that will be quite negative for many countries, particularly in the Asia Pacific, where they're quite dependent on imports from the Middle East. But the disruption to LNG is also very important because there's a significant part of world LNG shipments that goes through the Strait of Hormuz. And with that having been shut, what we've seen is that both European and Asian gas prices have surged quite considerably. A lot will depend on whether this is going to be a disruption that is measured in weeks or whether it becomes much more protracted and lasts for months. We've already seen dramatic impact on the world energy prices to the extent that there's been discussions in the G7 to see whether they ought to release some of their strategic oil reserves to help reduce upward pressures on oil prices. But we'll have to see how that evolves.